Welcome to today's episode of Tech Talk Today, where we explore the intersection of technology, gaming, and community engagement. I'm your host, and today we're diving deep into the world of Electronic Arts, or EA, one of the giants in the gaming industry, known for creating an inspiring global community of players. So let's start with a little background. Electronic Arts has been a key player in the gaming scene for decades, not just for their iconic franchises, but also for their commitment to evolving how we play. They've cultivated a community that's all about exploration and innovation in gaming. It's interesting to think about how nowadays players aren't just consumers. They're part of a larger ecosystem where their feedback can shape future games. Now, if you're a fan of strategy games, you've probably heard of the Command and Conquer series. It's a classic. EA has recently made strides in modernizing these games. Take Command and Conquer Remastered Collection, for example. It's a blend of nostalgia and new technology that brings the past into the present. It's fascinating how they take these older games, some of which are over 2 decades old, and inject modern gameplay mechanics while maintaining what made them beloved in the first place. And speaking of the Command and Conquer series, did you know that EA has repository projects on platforms like GitHub? They've got repositories dedicated to various titles, including Generals, Red Alert, and even modding support. For those who aren't familiar, modding allows players to create new content for the games, which enhances replayability and community engagement. Now let's think about this. Why do you think modding is so important in gaming? It creates a unique flavor for each game as players personalize their experiences. And it illustrates how gaming is as much about community as it is about the game itself. It feeds back into EA's mission to inspire a community of players who are excited to explore new ways to engage with their favorite titles. As we look closer at some of these repositories, I find it really interesting how they not only house code, but also bring together developers from different backgrounds to contribute. For instance, the EA Copy repository is described as a RoboCopy alternative with extra features. That sounds technical, but the underlying idea is about efficiency in managing data, much like how games themselves evolve to include streamlined experiences for players. And just a quick shout out to their project, Gigi, a framework for real-time rendering techniques. This really highlights the technical prowess behind game development and how EA is supporting not just their own titles, but the entire industry by sharing knowledge and resources. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. How do you see the next evolution of gaming communities shaping up? With advancements in technology and the ability for players to contribute to game development, the possibilities are virtually endless. Thanks for tuning in. We've explored some fascinating aspects of Electronic Arts and their approach to gaming and community building. If you're interested, check out their repositories to see how you can get involved. Until next time, keep exploring new ways to play.